There's a bunch of MAGA interviews, guys, and this is insane. Now, what's crazy about this is she asked them 2 questions, guys. She said, okay, we know you love Trump, so why do you love him? And the other question is where do you get your news? And trigger warning, guys. You are about to hear some shit, okay? Especially just this woman right off the bat. This first woman made me think maybe I need to self-deport, bro. It might be time. Self-deporting actually sounds like a realistic option. Are you ready? Here we go.
I get my news from Donald Trump himself. What he says is the truth. That's it. I don't care what fake news has to say about my man Donald Trump. He's the best.
I watch Newsmax and Fox. I love Gutfeld. I watch him every night. I like him. I read everything. I go online. I read what the White House is doing. I read what the courts are saying. I read things. I don't watch any media. I don't even have social media. I never even ordered anything from Amazon. How about that?
100,000 people, even more, yeah. It was huge, biggest political rally in history. Rumble, I get Rumble, or Gateway Pundit, or Rumble.
You don't need to know news. Biden sucks without news.
Where do you get your news? How do you find out about stuff?
Normally I watch Newsmax or OWN, or primarily I'll just scroll on X. I follow a lot of accounts. I'm on Truth Social, stuff like that.
I watch Fox, Newsmax.
Not CNN.
Not.
That's right.
It used to be Fox News, but I started watching Newsmax. I like Newsmax.
TikTok is the best news. TikTok is the best news. That's where I get all my news from. You got Officer Tatum.
Officer Tatum.
Dan Bongino.
Oh, God.
Tucker Carlson got his own there.
Hunter Biden is the biggest scumbag in the world.
Where do you get your news? Do you watch Newsmax?
I watch Newsmax.
Yeah.
We don't watch that CNN. That's Clinton Network.
Communist,
We don't watch that.
Communist Network News, exactly.
Infowars.
Infowars.
Oh.
Yep, it's the best. Alex is like, he knows the future. I mean, he can predict because he's read everything about the globalists. It's all about the globalists. Democrats are lockstep in with the globalists.
Yeah, Newsmax, Fox News. Newsmax is great too. I love it. I think it's important that we bring back fair journalism. We bring back the truth. I think it's really sad that the ethics in journalism has gone way downhill. We have people who are like Rachel Maddow and Joy Reid, who literally spew a bunch of hate and a bunch of bigotry every night on the air and lie to Americans, and they're never going to be held accountable. We have to hold these people accountable.
I just hear the hatred in Rachel Maddow's voice when I don't think she's being a fair journalist when she has so much hatred for Trump. It's not just the news. Remember she said that her and Lawrence O'Donnell said that Trump was a Russian asset. I mean, how can you just say something like that without any proof?
Dude, how can you just say something like that? Like, he's like helping Russia in the war, dude. Like, he had like 100 meetings with Russian assets. He bought Jeffrey Epstein, the property Epstein wanted, with Russian money, and then he sold it to the same Russians for like 3 times the price a couple years later. Like, dude, he is like a money launderer for the entire Putin regime, dude.
Yeah, if you watch Newsmax, it's going to be slanted towards the other way. So I understand that.
I just believe that it's wrong that people are willing to get up and go to work knowing that chief and commander could be a pedophile. And I believe that's wrong. And that's why I'm here right there, just 100%. If he is, then he needs to be dealt with, and if he's not, then I believe that he needs his name cleared. Whether he's a senile old bastard or not, that's what's happening.
Oh my God, so this guy, right? This guy called him out. Oh my God. All right. So let's just take these one at a time. The first woman here She said she gets her news from Donald Trump only. The only truth she takes is from Donald Trump. Everyone else is fake news lying. Dude, how can anybody actually believe that? How is that possible? Then this woman, the Gutfeld, she likes Gutfeld, right? But oh my God, dude, this woman, I read everything. I read about the White House. I read everything. You know? Oh shit. I'm not really believing it. I don't know, guys. I'm not really believing that. I don't think this woman has like the Wall Street Journal and fucking the New Yorker and the New York Times and various magazines. I mean, she looks more like she's like, you know, the Soap Opera Digest, the National Enquirer, maybe People is, right? TV Guide. What are we doing, dude? She reads everything, guys, but she doesn't watch any media. No media, no social media. She just reads everything. She reads cereal boxes and she reads the instructions on her suppository. Dude, oh my God, bro. But then this woman cracked me up, dude. This woman's voice, dude. We got to watch this woman again right here.
100,000 people, even more, yeah. It was huge, biggest political rally in history. Rumble. I get Rumble.
Rumble. Dude, she was talking about Wildwood, New Jersey, I think. She said, biggest political, 100,000 people, biggest political rally in history. Oh, I get my news from Rumble. Dude. Wow, dude. It's hard to think that these fucking people are real. Okay? Oh my God, dude. A lot of OAN, a lot of, Newsmax seem to be the big winner, only to be outdone by the InfoWars, dude. You remember these people? Clinton News Network, Commie News Network. She had this deep resentment for Hunter Biden. The Hunter Biden resentment lives, bro. Watch this.
Yeah. Hunter Biden is the biggest scumbag in the world.
Where do you get your news? Do you watch Newsmax?
I watch Newsmax.
Yeah.
We don't watch that CNN. That's Clinton Network.
Communist,
We don't watch that.
Communist Network News, exactly.
Dude, InfoWars. This is real life. These are real people. These people vote. These people are voting in America. So, I think when we wonder how we got here, in all honesty, the reason we are in this thicket is not so much because of the leftists or because of the moderates. It's because there's literally 50 million people in the world like these guys that vote. That there are, if you go across the country, there's 30 million, 40 million people that literally are this brain dead. And that's hard to stop, right? You know what I'm saying? That's hard to stop. I mean, for example, a woman who genuinely believes the only truth out there is coming from Donald Trump. There's no amount of suggestion that's going to work with these people. They all like to talk about, electability and they talk about not being too firm. We've got to convince people. But guys, You can't convince these people. Like, none of these people in the video, the woman who gets her news from Rumble, you're not going to be able to convince any of these people. There was the guy who said he got his news from Officer Tatum and Dan Bongino. Like, yo, if that's your source of truth, there's little we can do. These guys are cooked. Dude, I want to know what this woman's story is, bro. Where is she? What is her story? Look at her, dude. Oh my God. This is like the Reno, Nevada of politics. We are dealing with a level of cognitive dissonance that I have not seen really in my lifetime. I mean, these people are not living in reality. They're living in a construct of OAN and, Newsmax and Fox News and, Facebook and the Bible. And that's it. That is like the fabric that they're attached to. And one of the things about this movement is they're all like main characters now, right? Like, there was never a time before Trump where somebody would ask this woman her opinion on politics or her opinion on what's going on in the world. But now, because she's in this cult and they're all whacked out, everybody wants to talk to them now. Like, oh my God, like, tell me about, your gematria, and they're like, oh, let me tell you about the flat earth. And they are all kind of like main characters now. They get to exist as main characters, whereas previously, nobody even talked to them. It is going to be interesting, though. It is going to be interesting to see what happens when Trump dies. What are these people going to do when Trump dies, man? What the fuck are they going to do? It's going to be like a group PTSD event that only affects the MAGA people. And then they're going to see everyone else celebrating, and they're going to, like, their resentment is going to ratchet up. But I'm just super curious. Like, are they going to drop out of politics? Are they going to try to coalesce around the next leader? I mean, there's going to be nobody that can replace Donald Trump. He is a once in a generation, like, bullshitter reality TV personality. Yo, political punk here. I know, it's killing me. Seriously, guys, if you like what we do around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn those noties on. And I wouldn't be anywhere without the members. So if you want to hit the join button, we really appreciate that too. Thank you so much, guys. It's getting crazy out there, and I'm just really glad to not be going through this alone. All right? All right, keep your chin up. Let's go, boss. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye.